BingX, a trusted global crypto exchange. Trade spot, futures, or copy top traders easily. Sign up via the link or referral code to get 30 USDT instantly, plus up to 1,500 USDT in bonuses for verification, deposit, and trading.
Sudan's brutal civil war has plunged the city of Al Fasher into a new abyss of violence and despair. After an agonizing 18-month siege that held tens of thousands of civilians captive, the Paramilitary Rapid Support Forces, or RSF, have seized control of Al Fasher from the Sudanese army. This dramatic development consolidates the RSF's grip on all major urban centers within the Darfur region, igniting grave fears that the nation may be hurtling towards partition. The RSF announced their extension of control over the city of Al Fasher from the grip of mercenaries and militias on Sunday. Just one day later, the Sudanese army chief, General Abdel Fattah al-Burhan, confirmed his forces' withdrawal to a safer location, an admission that effectively signals the loss of the strategically vital city. Since this handover, disturbing accusations have emerged. The RSF is reportedly responsible for the deaths of hundreds of unarmed civilians in attacks driven by ethnic motives. Reports also detail a chilling pattern of the group hunting down specific individuals, detaining them, and only releasing them after substantial ransom payments, a tactic mirroring their actions in other cities they have come to dominate. The intensity of the violence has been starkly compared by Yale University's humanitarian research lab to the harrowing initial 24 hours of the Rwandan genocide. Navigating the truth in Darfur presents an immense challenge. International journalists are currently barred from the region, and news agencies have been unable to establish contact with residents in El Fasher, where the Sudanese Journalists Syndicate reports a complete communications blackout and media suppression. Consequently, much of what is known about the unfolding atrocities relies on a combination of sources. Harrowing video footage, often filmed by the RSF themselves and painstakingly geolocated by journalists and human rights analysts. Poignant testimonies from survivors who have managed to escape to the nearby town of Tawila. And crucially, meticulous satellite image analysis conducted by the Yale lab. Disturbing videos have surfaced, depicting dozens of unarmed men being shot or lying dead, surrounded by RSF fighters, according to United Nations accounts. In a separate instance, footage shared by pro-democracy activists appears to show bodies strewn across the ground amidst the charred remains of vehicles. A comprehensive report released by the Yale lab on Tuesday suggests that El Fasher is undergoing a systematic and intentional process of ethnic cleansing of Fur, Zaghawa and Berdi indigenous non-Arab communities through forced displacement and summary execution. Analysts have also identified evidence consistent with door-to-door clearance operations across the city, with militants reportedly moving from house to house, perpetrating a wave of violent acts. Furthermore, satellite imagery analyzed by the Yale team has revealed large clusters indicative of adult human bodies and areas of red discoloration on the ground, pointing to widespread bloodshed. The origins of Sudan's current civil war are deeply rooted in the formation of the RSF in 2013. This paramilitary force emerged from the remnants of the Janjaweed militia, a notorious group empowered by former authoritarian leader Omar al-Bashir to brutally suppress a tribal rebellion in Darfur. That operation tragically culminated in a genocide that claimed the lives of up to 300,000 people. The current civil war erupted in April 2023, fueled by a power struggle between the RSF and the Sudanese army, a conflict that has since metastasized and spread its devastation across the entire nation. Both factions have been accused of a litany of human rights violations and war crimes against civilians. The United States, the United Nations, and other international bodies have also concluded that the RSF has perpetrated genocide and mass rape against ethnic Masalit and non-Arab communities in Darfur. This grim reality was further underscored in August of the previous year when famine was declared in the Zamzam camp for displaced people, situated south of El Fasher. In a horrific act in April, the RSF killed as many as 2,000 people when they seized the camp, which at the time was providing refuge to 500,000 individuals. While the international community has, at times, appeared to focus on Sudan's plight, the effectiveness of these efforts remains questionable. Earlier this year, a conference held in London brought together 17 countries, alongside the European Union and the African Union, to deliberate on the escalating conflict. This gathering was accompanied by new aid pledges and was presented as an initiative to forge a unified path forward. However, the conference faced widespread criticism, with allegations that some participating nations were, in fact, complicit in the conflict, most notably the United Arab Emirates. Sudan's military government has accused the UAE of supplying arms to the RSF, a charge the Emiratis have consistently denied. A leaked UN experts report from April detailed multiple flights originating from the UAE, with transport planes reportedly making deliberate attempts to evade detection as they landed at bases in Chad, a country where arms smuggling across the border into Darfur has been closely monitored. The UAE's intricate relationship with the RSF can be traced back to the 2015 Yemen War, where the RSF was instrumental in recruiting fighters dispatched to combat alongside Saudi and UAE forces. Furthermore, the UAE's significant interest in Sudan is also driven by its lucrative gold reserves, a substantial portion of which has been channeled to the UAE in recent years.